I'm Tom Wujek, co-host of Buffalo After Dark. Founded by Matthew Keeler, Edition is a Buffalo-based fashion label focusing on continuous experimentation in hockey. Their work consists of products, content, and experiences that inspire creativity. Playful curation provides energy that sparks a unique perspective and an ideology around seeing the game differently. Now you can save. Log on to justdition.com and use promo code WUJEK at checkout. You'll save 10% on all of your purchases. That is spelled W-U-J-E-K. Edition has built an influential following devoted to the infusion of creative expression through high-quality goods and tasteful collaboration. If you love creative products that push the boundaries, check out Edition. Visit their website at justdition.com. This is Buffalo's Uncensored Sports Show. You're watching Buffalo After Dark. Welcome aboard Buffalo After Dark, everybody. It is Wednesday night, March 27th, and this is actually probably the first time in a while we've had everybody here. But, of course, it is the annual mock draft that we do with the first round. So, of course, let's say it, everybody. Andy, how's it going? Because I know you and me are both watching the misery of the Sabres right now, being down 5-0.
Yep. Ah, damn it.
And stuff. Rob, been a while since you've been here. How's it going?
It sure has. Going well. Watching the Lightning game.
Nice.
It's tied now.
Ah, there you go. And then, Luffy, what kind? Tell us about the weed you got going on tonight, because you're smoking some good shit.
Well, dude, it's called Blueberry Swirl Ice, and it's fucking potent. It's so dangerous. I feel like I might, if you're talking to me and I kind of like nod off or something, I hit the pen way too hard.
This is the worst time to take a sleepy brand.
Yeah, but it looks like my actual nicotine vape, so I hit the weed pen, so I'm thinking it's my fucking vape, but it's not. And then I'm like, oh shit, too late.
Nice. Good stuff, man. Well, as I say, don't share that stuff with Bobby, because you need to give him some stink weed, if anything. But Mr. Tiny Hands Hansen, how's it going?
I'm good. Just went through a little festivity with Mr. Hazu here, and he has decided to come over to Long Island over the weekend and decided to teabag the Islanders.
Yup. Oh, big time. It was so bad, kids in the arena were crying.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. And it was so bad that I had to watch Kaapo Kähkönen shut out the goddamn Islanders on a Sunday afternoon.
I later found out that was the first shutout by a Devils goalie this season.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
The Leafs lost to them 5-3. We outshot them by 20 fucking shots, and still
Jake Allen, man, what a pickup!
Shit, good stuff. Good stuff. Although I gotta say, Jesus, how do you like before we get started with the draft? How do you like the fact that you got Russell Wilson for a year down with the Steelers?
I don't mind it,
dude. I'm telling you now, they got scariest out of any team in the league. They did.
And Najee Harris lost weight, so he's probably going to be faster.
Yeah, Cordarrelle Patterson.
I'm telling you,
just need a line.
They're going to be.
Oh, a fight. Cool.
And another team too. I'm telling you, everyone's fucking shitting on them. There's the Falcons and fucking Kirk Cousins. I'm telling you now.
That offense looks deadly on paper.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts. You think he's going to get more balls this year? Oh fuck yeah, he is.
Well, yeah. I mean, you go from Desmond Ridder to Kirk Cousins. That's a hell of an upgrade.
Damn, got Frederick good on that.
Yeah, of course. And then even better, I mean, the Falcons got him locked up at 180 million, but you know what? Consistency is a good thing. They're actually going to have someone that can do that for a first time in a while.
Absolutely.
180 million for Kirk Cousins for one playoff win. Great.
Right.
Yeah, I got to agree with Andy there. Like, you know, that guy's made bank off of winning nothing but regular season games. So
332 million he has made over the years with one playoff win. 332 million.
What a life!
It's insane to think, but he's one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the league. Dude. You can say what you want, but he is.
Oh, the Sabres got one. Ah!
Oh shit! They actually did something. I gotta say one thing, man. They gotta fire Matt Ellis this offseason. That power play unit is absolutely the penalty kill unit is absolutely brutal.
The whole team is a disaster, to be honest with you, with Granado in the helm. I mean, they're not going to
Yeah.
get any better until he's gone.
Hey, good job, JJ Paterka.
There's only so many times you can blame it on the coach, dude.
Yeah, but you can also blame him for how many times they missed the playoffs.
Oh, yeah,
JJ
last time they made the playoffs was 2011.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, if you have this much talent and it's being wasted, it goes from top to bottom. But who knows at this point? I mean, it's Terry Pagula's birthday, but no one gives a fuck because he's so inept and incompetent. So it doesn't even matter at this
They'll
point.
get there, dude. Just have patience. They'll
Yeah.
get there. I guarantee
Yeah.
you. They'll get
meaningful games in March. You can't complain about it. I mean,
Could be
they've gotta
worse.
just like the Bills, they got to get over the fucking hump.
You
Right.
could
At
be
the-
Columbus.
Yeah, it could be worse. We could still have soccer boy Ralph Kruger here.
It could be worse. You could be a Mets fan.
Dude, all it takes is for him to get that wild card spot, and you never know what fucking happened, dude.
Yeah, very true. Just
They
like
played two
how
games
that
against-
unknown Oakland team beat Kentucky in the first round of the March Madness. The biggest upset probably of the tournament. But in either case, if you want to give us a shout during the draft, feel free 92920560099. Let's get started. So of course we have our draft board up on the screen, and there was one trade. So basically what's going to happen for the purposes of this draft, Minnesota and LA Chargers have gone ahead and swapped spots. So Minnesota will draft at number 5, LA will draft at number 11. But what we'll do, let's get started. So with that being said, who has the honors of getting us started? Oh yeah, that's right. That's Luffy.
Oh, that's me right here.
That's right. So last year, Adam was late for his own team's first overall pick. This year, he decided to make up for it by getting his nuts rubbed all over his face with the Bears.
Yummy.
Hey, you know what? What's more fitting than a team that gave them the fucking pick to begin with? You know,
Exactly.
Instead
Fair.
of fucking drafting the right quarterback and not giving up the farm, you fucking draft a tiny hand little fuck who can barely throw the ball. But anyways, that's
Pickett?
neither here nor there.
Yeah, and think about it this way: Pickett's going to be going to Philadelphia, and he's not going to have any chance to start at this point.
I don't want to be the backup, so I'll be the backup in Philly instead.
You'll never see a fucking game. You'll never
Yeah.
see a fucking game.
Exactly. Hurts will play with like 5 broken ribs before Pickett even gets a look,
Probably.
I mean, it could
Tiny
be.
hand.
I mean,
And
it could be worse. It
and
could
like
be-
3 missing toes on top of it, and a missing arm.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what the hell's gonna happen from here on is a mystery.
Okay, so let's get this shit show going.
All right. So
Go
with
for
that
it,
being
Adam.
said, Adam, you're starting off with the first overall pick with the Chicago Bears. You're on the clock.
Well, you want my cock? Oh, am I actually,
You're on the
am I
clock.
actually on- Am I actually on the clock right now? Is it going?
Well, I have it paused, but you are on
Go
the
ahead.
clock.
All right. Well, you know, there's only one pick I can make with this because I know it's going to happen, and then they're going to totally regret ever doing it because I think this guy's a fucking bum.
Yeah.
But with the first overall pick, the Bears will most definitely fucking draft Caleb Williams first overall
Out
There
of
you go.
USC.
out of USC.
So that is the most unsurprising pick of this draft. So
It was going
num-
to happen. Who else do you think I was going to fucking pick?
Jaden Daniels.
Oh
Yeah,
God!
No,
Right?
dude, I'm telling you now, they're locked and set on Caleb Williams because he's a big fucking douchebag and they love douchebag quarterbacks.
absolutely. I mean, I'm not a fan of Caleb.
point.
I mean, I'm not even a fan of Caleb Williams, but I'm hoping for the best for him. I mean, he's got enough weapons now going into Chicago. I mean, trading Justin Fields just proved that they were going to move forward with him either way.
I hope he pulls an Aaron Rodgers and breaks his fucking leg or snaps his fucking body.
Damn. Woo.
God, you're brutal.
That kid's got the biggest head of any quarterback that hasn't done shit. You look at the fucking thing I sent the other day about the second half of the season
Mhm.
in USC. He didn't do fucking jack shit. Yeah, he's a fucking bust, dude. He's a fucking bust.
Right.
Well, I mean, coming from his school at USC, most quarterbacks do not pan out from that program. So that would not shock me one bit if Caleb Williams ends up being a bust. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. So with the number 2 pick is the Washington Commanders, and that pick belongs to Andy. You're on the clock.
Oh, Andy, what are you gonna do, Andy?
Where the fuck's Andy?
Hold on, asshole. He's here. Fuck. Just had to get something right when my computer's acting up. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
No, you're fine. You're fine. And what I did is I put the draft clock on slow. So this way we've got some time.
Yeah, I don't use my laptop that often, so I'm kind of just it's just kind of going a little slow with it. For the
Get the fuck out, Andy.
stop asshole. So for the second overall pick, the Washington Commanders are going to select from North Carolina quarterback Drake May.
Drake May. Okay.
Ooh,
I'm going to be
alright.
completely honest. I actually think he's going to pan out really nicely with the Commanders. I really do. He's a perfect quarterback for that system. And plus, it's not all that bad. I mean, if you really look at it, Scary Terry is still in DC. So who the
Mhm.
hell knows what's going to happen from here? You know what I mean?
I like it.
So-
I like it, Andy. Give my balls a tingle.
Thank
All
you, sir. I love when I can tingle your balls without being there.
Right.
Yeah. You got
Well,
that
yeah.
feeling.
So we'll see what happens in Washington with Drake May at that point. All right. So the number 3 pick belongs to me as I am representing the New England Patriots. And after what they did this offseason, get rid of that bum ass Mac Jones to fucking Jacksonville. You're welcome. The Patriots need a quarterback. I mean, it's not surprising at all. Jacoby Brissett's not the guy. So I figure I'd do them a little favor. So with that being said, with the 3rd pick in the 2024 NFL mock draft, the New England Patriots will select J.J. McCarthy, quarterback out of Michigan.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
Yep,
Wow.
that's
Damn.
Dean Daniels is still sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, how dare you pass over me? Are you taking up that weed pen
You
or
know that
something?
you do not like the friend.
This is fine.
I have to send Vladimir Putin after you.
oh God, Vladimir Putin.
Recently
Yeah,
reelected Vladimir
Yeah,
Putin.
97% or some crazy thing.
You can't vote against the guy; he'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
He's
like-
the man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like an election in North Korea. You think you're gonna fucking vote against?
Right.
Like fucking chess.
Right. And of course,
Jong-un.
just as a reminder for anyone that watches this show, we do have the disclaimer on all of our shows that typically show up on YouTube whenever we actually decide to post them. And it basically says we're not responsible for anything that happens to anybody. And if you don't like our opinion, too bad. It's no one's
do-
responsibility.
Nor do we
Absolutely.
give a
Exits
fuck
that way.
Nor do we give a fuck if your feelings are hurt or your opinions or I don't give a fuck. I don't care about anything. So go fuck yourself.
Yep. Yeah. We got some people watching with us also. So of course, if you guys are in the chat, feel free, give us a shout. And of course, Brad, our friend down in Kentucky, glad to see you. And apparently good old Mafia Talk Peasy's in the chat for some reason.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking queer.
Whoa.
But anyways, good to see you guys.
So yeah, so the 4th overall pick is the Arizona Cardinals, and that pick belongs to Andy. So once again, you're back on the clock.
All right. Without any further ado, it's gonna be an obvious pick here. Kyler
No,
Murray.
don't you do it. Don't you do it.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Don't you fucking do it, Andy.
Meep.
Without further ado, the Arizona Cardinals with the 4th overall pick are proud to select from the University of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
God damn, dude.
Best wide receiver on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you son of a
Very
bitch.
easy weapon. He doesn't
That's
have
one-
him.
Best one available, bar none. I don't know if Marvin Harrison Jr. will be just as good as his dad, because his dad was a really good receiver for the Indianapolis Colts with Peyton Manning for many, many years. So I don't know if he'll live up to his legacy, but if MAH Jr. does his doings and actually fulfills his dad's legacy, then he's in good hands for his career. And plus,
Dude,
he has to be competent with Kyler Murray. So God
Have you
bless him
seen?
on
Have
that
you
one. That's all I'm
seen?
going to say.
Have you seen any of his tape, dude? He's a fucking stud receiver, dude. He's a
Oh
stud.
yeah, I'm not saying he isn't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying because he's going from a system that had CJ Stroud and Justin Fields to Kyler Murray. I mean, this shouldn't be any different for him. But we'll see where it goes with him in the desert. So and Tom mentioned earlier on the show, I will now own the number 5 pick as I agreed to a trade with the Chargers, which was owned by Rob. So Rob and I agreed to a swap in a trade, which the Vikings moved down from number 11 to number 5. And I am in the clock for this one. So
mean
the
you moved
Vikings
up?
get rid of Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I moved
And
up, not down.
Yeah, you moved up,
I moved down. You moved up.
damn it.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I meant. So the Vikings desperately need a quarterback because they did not resign Kirk Cousins, and it's only fitting why I made this trade to begin with. So, with that being said, we're going quarterback here. I mean, it's probably the most obvious pick they need here. So, with the 5th pick in the 2024 NFL mock draft, the Minnesota Vikings will select Jake Daniels, quarterback
Oh.
LSU.
Finally, he's off the board. Poor guy.
He
I
should
mean,
have gone
it's
a
only
few spots
fitting.
higher.
He gets to throw to Justin Jefferson.
And Jordan Addison. So that's not a bad 1-2 punch there for Minnesota. I mean, oh shit! I just realized were Jetta and Jake Daniels on the same team together when they won that national title?
I don't know.
That's a good question to ask. I don't think so, but I know that Jetta went to what's it called? LSU. Yeah, that's what it was. But I don't think it's with Jake Daniels, but it was definitely with Joe Burrow though. But that's a completely different team though. But yeah, so once again, I am back on the clock with the New York Giants. Now, this is going to be an interesting pick because listen, I thought about this for a while. I thought, do they need a quarterback? Do they need help some offensive line? Do they need weapons? Which direction do they go? So I
You need a
figured
fucking
that
quarterback. The quarterback's a bum.
well, I thought about it and I said, you know what? I'm going to do the Giants a favor. So, without further ado, with the 6th pick in the 2024 NFL mock draft, the New York Giants will select Brock Bowers, tight end out of Georgia.
Mm.
What?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because you know why I'm doing this? Because Darren Waller is going to retire. That's why. He's old, injury prone, and it makes perfect sense for Bowers to go to the Giants because they have too many receivers at this point. They need a tight end.
What receivers do they have behind Hyatt? Nobody.
Just
Yeah,
Slayton.
Darius
don't
Slayton,
really-
Sterling
Yeah.
Shepard. I mean, they
They
did
lost-
have Darren Waller. They're
They
getting
lost
Devin
their
Singletary.
run game.
So
they lost
that's-
their run game.
Unreliable Sterling
Yeah.
Shepard.
You have Malik
Mhm.
Neighbors right there, and you take a tight end. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, seriously, dude.
listen,
You have
if
your
Brock
choice of
Bowers,
fucking Neighbors
Kind of
or
a reach.
DJ?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like smoke some of Luffy's weed or something? And did it like
Let me
fry
tell you-
your brain
let me tell you,
cells?
Mike,
Listen.
stoned or he's stoned.
Oh my!
I mean,
God.
it's not as much of a reason as last year when I took Hendon Hooker at number 4 to the Colts. Okay.
Yeah, what the hell was up with that pick from last year, dumbass?
What in the actual fuck was that?
I was not here for this.
Oh my, yeah, I still remember that. I'm like, dude, I had to slap you upside the head for picking Hooker last year.
Well, I mean, it was a mock draft, so luckily for me, it wasn't too much
True.
of a favor.
Thank
So-
God you're not a
How's
fucking
how's Jalen Hooper doing? Like, is he like a star now, or
No, he's the 3rd string backup to Matthew Stafford with the Lions.
GM. You
Well.
fucking idiot!
Well.
Dumbass.
Oh well. You never know
Uh,
these days. But so yeah, so the number 7 pick belongs to the Tennessee Titans, and for the first time in this draft, Tom gets to go on the board.
All right, well, that's an easy pick because Titans need, let's see,
Doesn't make
offensive
sense,
tackle.
Tom.
They need a cornerback. They need a wide receiver. They need an edge rusher. They need a running back. Easy pick. Malik Neighbors, you're going to the Titans.
Well,
I hate both of you guys. I fucking hate you guys.
I guess.
first Bowers, now Neighbors.
I guess. Levi over there doesn't need a fucking O line in front of him. I guess he's just gonna scramble the rest of the fucking year.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
We'll see. And so, yeah, so the number 8 pick is the Atlanta Falcons, and this belongs to Adam. You're back on the clock.
So
Great.
I had to think a little bit. Actually, I didn't have to think too hard about it because they don't need like that much. They do need an edge. So with the number 8 pick, the Falcons will pick Dallas Turner, edge, Alabama.
Ooh,
I like that pick.
I like that one
That's a
too.
good pick.
I like that one.
It's the only pick. I'm telling you, that's who they're going to go after. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
I mean, who knows what Atlanta's going to be, but I do agree with Adam. They do need help at edge. I mean, Calais Campbell, I don't think is going back to Atlanta. I mean, he's also up there in age, so it makes perfect sense to replace him. But no, I like that pick a lot with Dallas Turner. So, no, you're back on the clock again at number 9 with the second first round pick to the Chicago Bears. You're back on the clock, Fitz.
This fucking pissed me off because the 2 players I was going to pick were selected. Obviously, I didn't think Marvin Harrison Jr. was going to get that far, but I was hoping that Neighbors would have got, there. So, anyways, my other alternate pick that I had for them was so it's number 9. I'm going to select Rome Erdens out of Washington.
Roma Dunze, yeah, out of
okay.
Washington. That's a nice pickup. I mean,
Solid
it
pick.
makes perfect sense. I mean,
He's the
gives
third
him another
fucking
weapon.
option. He didn't have any other options. I had 3 options: Harrison Jr., Neighbors, or him. That's the last choice. So
Yeah, but Adunze is still like good wide receiver. I mean, and that's the nice thing about this draft is it's really deep with it this year.
Yeah, it is another deep wide receiver.
not as
Draft.
deep as Bobby's mom is.
So we got another one.
Oh shit! The Sabres are actually starting to try and make a comeback.
The PSN turning point. It happens.
Yeah. Well, we'll
All
fill you
right,
in on about
so
that in a
we
moment.
are at
They're the fucking Senators.
Yeah. So
Oh, shit,
number
nice
10
wrist
is
shot.
the New York Jets, and for the first time in this mock draft, Rob is on the clock.
Yay.
Go ahead, guy. Go
I
ahead,
think
Rob.
it's
Connor
you're on the-
Clifton with the goal.
nice. I think it's obvious what the Jets need, considering what happened to Aaron Rodgers really early in the season. That offensive line needs a lot of help. So the no-brainer pick here would be Joe Alt out of Notre Dame.
Ooh.
There you go. I have a feeling that this is going to be the pick for the Jets. I mean, getting Tyron Smith is huge. Trading for Morgan Moses is huge. Getting John Simpson is huge. And then having Elijah Vera Tucker come back and then adding Joe Alt. Telling you, the Jets, they could do some serious damage with that offensive line, but they better pray that it pans out with all those guys that they're really banking on for Aaron Rodgers. But we'll see where it happens. So
Is Joe Alt a tight end? What is he?
he's an offensive tackle out of Notre Dame. He's
Best
probably
offensive tackle in the
Yeah,
draft.
Big boy.
he's probably the top. He's literally like the number 1 offensive tackle in the draft this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was the number 1 ranked tackle in the country. But yeah, so Rob, you're back on the clock again with the Chargers since you and me agreed to that trade.
The reason why I did the trade is because I knew Minnesota really needed a quarterback, and I figured the Chargers could afford moving down and still get a wide receiver.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because the draft is really fucking deep with receivers. Dude.
What did you pick for the Jets? Alt.
Alt, yep.
Yep.
Now, I thought Rome Odunze, if I'm pronouncing that right, would have still been here by now. He's not in our mock draft. So I'm going to have to go with Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU.
Son of a bitch.
They needed weapons bad. Getting rid of, what's his name? Mike Williams.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah. Thank you, Bills.
Oh, they're going my botch fucking picks. God damn it.
Hey, you took Odunze. It makes sense.
There you go. There you go. I mean, you'll get much needed help on that pick.
Without a doubt. So with the number 12 pick, this goes to Tom, and which is funny because he will have 3 of the next. I'm sorry, he'll have 4 of the next 5 picks coming up in this mock draft, starting at number 12 with the Denver Broncos. So Tom, you're on the clock.
Well, the Broncos need a lot of help. That's for sure. Considering that there's not really a great QB in the top part of this draft right now, I figured you know what? Maybe like either go with a cornerback or I'm thinking an edge rusher, but they do need help at the corner. So with this pick of the draft at number 12, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with Kenyon Mitchell.
Oh,
Okay.
It's not a bad
I
pick.
can see that. You know, that actually makes sense considering that I feel like Pat Surtain Jr. or whatever his name is, he's really the only real like shutdown corner the Broncos currently have. And I think adding Quinion Mitchell is going to help them a lot, honestly. But
Definitely.
you're
that's
talking
how I
about
feel
Surtain-
about it, at least
Surtain
from
the
Denver's
second,
perspective.
Whatever the fuck his name is, Surtain the second.
Yeah, Pat Surtain.
Certain, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's who I was mentioning before, but that's just one guy. So I think with getting Mitchell for the Broncos actually could benefit them. And then if they're lucky, they can end up trading up in the second round for a quarterback. But that's just a guess. I mean, for all we know at that point. All right. So, Tom, you're back on the clock again with their second pick with the Las Vegas Raiders. You're on the clock again.
All right. So of course with the Raiders, they do need a QB. They need the interior offensive line. They need an offensive tackle. They need a cornerback, and they also need a running back.
Somebody pick Bo Nix for the love of fuck.
So what I'm thinking is in terms of where we go first, let's go with one of the bigger bodies in the draft. Out of Penn State, I am going to go with however the fuck you say his name. Olamoya Fashanu.
Oh my god, what?
Olamuia Fashanu, something like that, yeah.
That is some name. Whoever wrote that on his birth certificate.
Oh, I can't wait for Goodell to butcher that one.
Yeah.
God.
But no, I mean overall, I mean good big body tackle. I mean it's going to help them, especially with that line, and especially now with the Raiders. I mean there's a possibility they could always try to trade up, get a solid QB, but I mean either that or they're going to have to look at free agency. But at least the good thing is, I mean with Pierce taking over, he had that team playing a lot tougher and actually almost got to the like some relevancy. So that's a good thing.
I actually do wonder what the Raiders are going to do with that quarterback position because there's no chance in hell that they're going to go into the 2024 campaign with just Gardner Minshew and Aiden fucking O'Connell. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking will.
All right.
All right. So you're back on the clock again, Tom, for pick number 14 with the New Orleans Saints.
Bobby, hold the fuck on. Jesus.
What? I'm just saying. He got the 14th pick
Because
for
you
this.
guys had to do your fucking little wee trade. It fucked all my shit up on my computer, so now I got to catch up on everything.
Did. Fuck you. Anyway.
So, now, let me,
well, that's your own damn fault. But anyway, so Tom, you're on the clock at 14 with the New Orleans Saints.
okay. All right, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Who did the Broncos get?
Some weird name guy.
Not showing me. I can't see it on here, so obviously.
Oh, Mitchell.
Yeah, I think
forgot the first name.
Broncos took.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quinyon Mitchell.
Yeah, Quinion Mitchell. Vegas took Fashanu. I don't even know.
Yeah,
how
we're not
going to
bother with the first name.
We're not going to butcher his name again. Poor guy.
Yeah.
It's
Goodell's
Omunier.
gonna do that.
Right.
His first name is Omunier.
Oh,
Omunier.
wow, we were both
Oh,
way off.
Wow. All right. Thanks, man.
And then,
Way to
I
go.
don't- I don't draft fucking players that I can't pronounce their names. Fuck that.
All right. And
Hey, just like Tim Murray doesn't draft Russians.
Yes.
fuck. Who did the Saints have?
They didn't pick yet, so they're at number 14, but Tom has this pick.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm all caught up.
Are you fucking done
excellent.
jerking
Cool.
off with all the cum on the
Yeah,
toilet?
well, you had to make your stupid crybaby trade for second rounders we're not even fucking going at.
They wouldn't let us do a 1-for-1.
Right. I decided to free for all, so it wouldn't like try to do like all that like max trade value crap or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, with the Saints,
Edge rusher is a big need. They also need a receiver, but I mean, it's a deep draft for a receiver, so I'm not worried about that right now. Also need an offensive tackle, and then they also need a cornerback and defensive tackle. When I look at everything all together, I'm like, okay, do I want to go edge rusher first, or do I want to go with the tackle? And my thought is, go with another big body tackle, and that's going to be Tylese Fuaga out of Oregon State.
Wow.
It's an interesting pick.
Oh.
All right. I can fuck with that. I mean, I think with Ryan Ramchik's injury, because there's a chance he's not going to play next season. This actually does make a lot of sense for New Orleans. So for them to draft that position of need, it actually fits into their benefit. So we'll see. And for once, the Indianapolis Colts are at number 15. Rob will actually have this pick. Thank God it's not Tom yet, but so
Fuck
you
you.
will have the number 15 pick. So go for it, Rob. You're at number 15 with the Colts.
So yeah, Colts do need help in certain areas. I still feel they need a wide receiver, but like many of us said, they can wait on that. We're gonna go defense here with Terrion Arnold, cornerback from Alabama.
I
All
like that
right.
pick.
Oh.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's good. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I like
Mhm.
that
They
one.
definitely need that. They
Alright.
definitely need that.
All right. So going back on the clock at number 16 is Tom with the Seattle Seahawks. You're
Oh,
back
God,
on the
how many
clock for a
fucking
while.
picks did we have in the last fucking 10?
Well, actually, after this pick, I don't have anything till like the end of the first round. So that's
I
where
almost
we're
go
at,
back to back
but-
soon.
So he's gonna
Yeah.
have to wait 9 picks for his next pick.
It's all good. It's all good. But anyways, Seattle, they need a QB, but obviously it can trade up for that later on. Cornerback, same thing, can go a little bit later in the draft. Interior offensive line, defensive tackle, that can wait. I'm not really super impressed with some of the tackles in this draft, but there is an edge rusher that I think would work out really well, and that is going to be out of Florida State. I'm going with Jared Verse.
All right.
Yeah.
Pick.
yeah. Good.
Very nice pick. All right. And then at number 17 is Adam with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, originally I was going to pick Brian Thomas Jr., but that cuck Rob took him. So please, Mr. Tom, can you show me the wide receivers that are left in the draft? please?
Absolutely.
They got Gabe Davis. They don't need any more.
You mean
Fuck,
Stonehands Davis, who
they
drops
need-
like
they
every
need
fucking
all
pass?
The fucking help they can get on wide receivers. Dude. Oh God.
They got so many other needs. Wide receivers the last one.
I'm gonna. You know what?
agree.
This would have been a second pick for me, but I think he's high up on the Bills list to get picked. I'm gonna go with Xavier Worthy.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
I don't
Well-
think he's going to be that high.
I'm pretty sure that's what the Bills are gonna try to draft.
Well,
Nah, they're not going to go with Worthy.
I mean, the
No.
Bills, I think, are probably going to end up drafting a receiver, but they just don't really know who because I think they've scouted. I think they've at least scouted at least like 5 or 6 wide receivers in the draft this year. But who knows what's going to happen? But we'll see. So
He's a he's a good fucking pick, dude. He's underrated for where he's at in the draft. I can guarantee you that.
he can actually be a deep threat receiver that's not named Gabe Davis because Gabe Davis just got himself a payday in Jacksonville. So Worthy will probably be much, much cheaper than what Davis is given. So, and speaking of cats, the Bengals are on the clock at number 18, and Adam has this pick. Oh, I'm sorry, not I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
Rob.
fuck.
Rob is
Yeah, I was
on
like,
the
wait,
clock.
what?
Yeah, Rob is at number 18 with the Bengals. You're on the clock.
This should be a no-brainer for the Bengals. We know Joe Burrow still needs help on that line. So with this pick, going with J.C. Latham from Alabama.
Interesting.
Oh,
Makes
I
a lot
mean-
of sense. Big body tackle.
yeah.
It'll help with that line.
Well, I help him
Yeah.
forget this vagina
I don't know if
hurt.
Burrow's had how many injuries now.
That's what I mean. Like the guy has a fucking wet vagina. Like
Blown ACL period. Previously.
I mean, yeah, they need help elsewhere too, but that can be addressed later.
yeah, you
Then-
need to address that fucking offensive line.
Well, yeah, because Orlando Brown is a revolving door. Jonah Williams requested a trade like 2 years ago, but he went to Arizona, so he's off the door. And then Billy Price sucked when he was drafted like 5, 6 years ago. That didn't pan out very well. So I feel like Cincinnati has a really bad history with just drafting linemen. But let's just hope for Latham's case that he actually pans out, and for the Bengals' sake, because they got to protect their golden boy at that point. So
Exactly.
that's what they got to do. They're paying the guy what, $265 million.
Something astronomical, yeah.
Way too much. Way too much. Yep.
Well, they better make it worth every penny. That's all I'm gonna say. Andy, you're back on the clock at 19 with the LA Rams. You're on the clock.
All right, the Rams need a lot of different things, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Now a big gap with Aaron Donald retiring. So you can go really anywhere on this defense because they need help in almost every position. But for the 19th overall pick, the LA Rams take from the University of UCLA, Latu.
Ooh,
Okay.
No.
Nice little void to fill.
solid option.
The dark horse pick. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he better pray that he ends up being like Aaron Donald, because he's irreplaceable at that.
You can't even.
No, and that's the
can't-
thing.
you
It's like
can't-
trying to replace Tom Brady. You can't. There's no
There
one
you go.
out there
Right.
like him, except
Taking-
maybe
taking
Patrick
three
Mahomes,
players-
but that's a different story.
taking 3 picks and putting them as Aaron Donald. You're still not going to have Aaron Donald.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably
He's
the
gonna be
most
hard to
legendary career.
replace.
Probably
Well,
had the most legendary career of any defensive tackle or defensive lineman of all time.
Two on
So-
lightning.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's not better than Bruce Smith or Reggie White, but he's up there.
He's definitely
True.
better than Bruce Smith.
True.
I'm sorry. I have to disagree. with you.
No. Bruce Smith has got the most sacks in NFL history. Not
Yeah,
even
but-
close.
And
Not
Reggie
even close.
White is like a fucking absolute
Beast.
icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Reggie White Reggie White was like a respected, defensive tackle for many years, and same with Bruce Smith and all those guys. But Aaron Donald will definitely be in that class for sure. But that pick will probably solidify it. But we'll see if they actually take him. So with that being said,
Go a bunch
the
of ways.
Pittsburgh Steelers are at number 20, and there's only one Steeler fan in the room, and I believe he is going to take this pick.
Damn right I am.
Did your homework on this one, didn't you?
Oh, big
Yeah.
time. Actually, a player I didn't think would be available is available, so that's cool. But
you better not, Rob. You better not.
what was I gonna say? But yeah, interesting offseason for the Steelers.
Yeah, you got 2 QBs now, and Tiny Hands Pickett went bye-bye.
That he did, and lost Deontay Johnson, which
Thank you.
kind of expected, kind of didn't, but not gonna
Thank
have
you.
him go wide receiver here.
But on the
They'll
flip
probably get that
side-
later, and we know how they are with drafting wide receivers.
And on the flip side, you got Russell Wilson, and who else do you got now?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
What?
I'm forgetting the other depth moves they made. I know they just got Cordell Patterson.
Yep. And Russell Wilson, yes, he will be a backup, so shut up
And
and like
the
it.
Panthers, thank you for Deontay Jackson. Thank you.
You are welcome. I forget the other wide receiver they signed, but
Well, I know they traded Deontay Johnson to the Panthers. I know I never really got Adam's full opinion about that deal, because I know he was really pissed off at the time, since I think it's been 2 weeks since the storm has calmed down. But at that point, I guess, Pittsburgh. Oh, you know what it is, Rob? I think, was it Cordell Patterson that was the guy that the Steelers just signed the other day?
yeah, I know they also did pick up a wide receiver. Used to play for the Rams, I think. I forget his name though.
Is it Van Jefferson?
And real quick, 5-2
Yes.
at the end of 2 with Ottawa still leading. But Rob, go ahead with your pick.
Alrighty, so Steelers made they made a handful of moves on defense in the offseason. They still need a replacement for Cam Hayward, but they'll address that later. More than anything right now, they need help on the offensive line. That's been apparent for years now. So I have them taking from University of Washington, Troy Fautanu.
I like it.
Ooh.
I like that pick.
I thought he'd be gone. I was going to go with Mims, but
A lot of good tackles in this draft. A lot of
big
good
time.
Yeah.
Good tackles, good wide receivers. I mean, this draft is loaded with talent. I mean, it's not even a phase at this
Yeah.
point with everybody doing it. So
The first 2 rounds, dude, like the first 2 days are gonna be insane because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
dude.
you're
We may see
literally
decent amount
getting,
of trades, honestly.
yeah, and you're literally getting
Absolutely.
first round talent in the first 2 rounds this year. So I mean, it's a
Mhm.
beautiful thing to see. But then it's like, who can remember like the last time we saw like even like big ass tackles or defensive linemen running like sub 5-second 40s? I mean, it's just
Yeah, it's
crazy
crazy.
this year.
Well, it's just the depth of the wide receivers and shit too, dude. It's insane.
Yeah.
Any of those wide receivers are picked. Obviously, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
But
And then
there's
I was
so
gonna
many more
say,
players. There's so many more fucking receivers there. There's still stud receivers, dude.
yeah. And I just forgot the last name real quick. I just had like a quick brain fart, but Xavier, who was it that already went? Worthy. Yeah, with like setting the record on the 40. I mean, that is just insane.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, dude, he's a good pick.
Yeah.
He's
Speed
fast, but
demon.
can he catch as well? Well, who knows?
Well, it's a lot easier to fucking catch than it is to fucking run up the field fucking 40 yards.
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
with
see.
that. For sure.
We'll see when the Bills
so-
pick him, like 20 fucking 6th or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they pick.
So
Mhm.
the 21st overall pick, which is pick number 21, belongs to the Miami Dolphins, and this pick belongs to Adam. You are back on the clock.
Oh, boy.
Well,
well,
with Miami,
Yes.
I know. Well,
I felt
well.
Okay.
shut the fuck up, Andy.
I was waiting for someone to say something.
So with the 21st overall
Well.
pick, Miami Dolphins
Well.
will select
Well,
Jackson Powers Johnson, center.
good pick.
Ooh.
Good pick, Adam.
Okay. Good
Yep,
move.
that's a big need for them. That's filled.
That's what they
Huge
need,
move.
dude. That's the only thing they fucking need.
He's
Right
a very, very good center. He's
Mhm.
top end.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, I was hoping that he would land in one of the later picks for me, but it didn't happen. So that's
I
that.
just knew that was the pick. That was the pick they needed. That's
Yeah.
what they needed the most, right there. was
And
that.
that is a really nice pick for them. Really
Mhm.
nice pick.
Yeah, for sure. So the next pick is number 22, and that pick belongs to me as I am representing the Philadelphia Eagles.
Bandwagon.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Tom.
It
I'm not
Fly
Andy.
Eagles fly.
Bandwagon.
We're die Eagles die. But no, so no, I do a lot of study on the Eagles, considering that I have a lot of buddies who are Eagles fans, and they all tell me
Same.
different types of problems that happened in the playoffs and what they needed to address. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna take your observation and think logically here. And I am going with a defensive back here. So with the 22nd overall pick in the 2024 NFL mock draft, Andy, shut the fuck up, you
I
dickhead.
swear
Anyway,
to God, if you take him, I swear to God.
well, do you want to hear the pick or not?
I think we're thinking the same thing. You better not.
I don't even know what I was gonna say, so relax.
Well, I know what the fuck you're gonna say.
With the 22nd pick in the 2024 NFL mock draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Kool-Aid McKinstry, quarterback,
thank God.
Alabama.
Oh, thank God.
Damn
Well, I
it.
didn't. That's not what I was-
Holy shit. Someone is actually named Kool-Aid.
Welp.
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
There goes my pick for Tampa.
Kool-Aid!
You want to know what the best name in this draft is going to be if he gets drafted?
Could you
His name is-
imagine? I mean,
what it
realistically,
is.
though, the
No,
Eagles
sure,
do needed help in that position because CJ Gardner Johnson's a bum ass prick who bashed his own fan base just a summer ago and then resigns for 3 years for $33 million. Like, what kind of fucking idiot do you have to think that
Anyways,
I would end up taking a rookie corner in that position? You know what I mean?
I want Andy to say the most noticeable name of the draft, please, Andy.
There were other good corners as well.
I don't know if he's going to get drafted or not because he's way back there, but his name is Storm Duck.
Yes. What position?
I think he's a corner. I think he's out of Louisville.
Oh, nice.
Very
There's a
nice.
couple of them
Wasn't there a guy named Nagger or something too?
I I don't know.
Oh yes, I think I know who you're talking
Spelled like
about.
NAGGR or something like that.
Something like that, yeah,
right,
yep.
right. Reminds me like a few years ago. Remember when Clinton Dix was in the draft?
Yes.
I
And
remember
we were
him.
having like the field day with his first name, and we're like, holy crap.
Oh,
Please
Sports
remember
Center had a
the name.
field day with that.
No.
Haha, Clinton Dix.
Yeah. Good old
Wait a
Simpsons.
minute.
Wait. Shut up. Anyways, just take a minute here and just realize that parents hate their kids that much that they'll name their fucking kids Kool-Aid.
A mistake since birth.
Oh
What
God.
the
I'm
fuck
trying to
is that,
remember
man?
what that Kool-Aid commercial was.
Oh yeah.
Are you
Oh,
really
days.
that mad? Are you
Wait
really
a minute.
that mad though?
Wait a minute.
that
Remember
you
that
didn't
one
have-
year the Cowboys drafted a guy named Taco?
Taco Charlton.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could add TJ Watt, but nope.
Oh,
Was that the same
God.
draft? I think
Fucking
so.
hell, man.
Wow.
So with the 23rd pick, that's me again. With the
That's me.
Minnesota Vikings
That's me.
second first round pick. And okay, I already addressed Jayden Daniels being QB1. That's a solid pick for me. Now the Vikings are on the board again. And I'm looking at defensive backs. I'm looking at inside linemen. I'm looking at a lot of positions. So I guess it makes a lot of
Shut
sense.
up and make the pick.
Yeah, eat a dick, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna call you Andy now because he doesn't know when to shut the fuck up sometimes. So
You don't know when to shut the fuck up sometimes. What the
I
hell's the
kind of
point?
went thinking about it. I kind of went along with the
dude, our
Steelers,
episodes
but-
could go for 3 hours because you don't know when to shut the fuck up sometimes.
It's my pick. It's my pick.
Yeah. So, anyways, the 23rd pick in the 2024 NFL mock draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Nate Wiggins, cornerback out of Clemson.
Good old news.
You know what?
Hey.
That's not what I expected, but it's not a bad pick.
I thought he would go before Kool-Aid, honestly.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like he just made that.
Great.
I feel like he made that pick just to say the name.
I took him because he was the best corner available at that point. But who knows? So, the 24th pick goes to the Dallas Cowboys, and Adam is back on the clock with his second to last pick in this draft. Go ahead, Adam.
Second
Well,
one.
I got one more pick after this. This is the last pick
Yep.
of the draft I get. But anyways, so with the 24th, I feel like I'm gonna put the shout out to all the We Dim Boys fucking podcast. The We Dim Boys, it's our year. Fuck.
How about them Cowboys?
But anyways, I hate the Cowboys. They're a fucking terrible fan base. Their fans suck. Their fucking team sucks. Their fucking quarterback's a fucking joke. But the one thing I do know that they need is a defensive tackle.
They sure do.
Mhm.
So I
Can't go far to get one.
thought the best pick for them would be Byron Murphy II, defensive tackle.
Staying home. Byron Murphy from
There
Texas.
you go.
Good
Makes
old
perfect
tackle.
sense. Didn't even have to leave the state.
Boy, he's the second in his line of pieces of shit.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
So at number 25 is the Green Bay Packers, and Tom possesses this pick. Go ahead, Tom. You're on the board with the Packers.
All right. So Green Bay, we need an offensive tackle. We need a cornerback. We need a center. We need an edge rusher. And on top of that, we also need a safety. So
Uh-oh.
what I'm kind of thinking is in this case,
Safety.
I want to go potentially best player available, but then if I decide to go with safety, I mean there's a couple options there.
Well, you gotta go safety. There's no.
So what I'm kind of thinking is
A lot of good safeties.
yeah. So what I'm kind of thinking, let's keep them up in the region. Let's go with out of Minnesota, University of Minnesota, Tyler Nubin.
Tyler Nubin. Wow.
That's a reach, but all right.
Interesting.
I fuck with that. All right. So the 26th overall pick is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and for his last pick in this draft is Rob Hazu. You're on the clock for your last pick.
Wait 1 second. Hold on. Who did Tom pick? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Tyler
He-
Nubin,
Tyler Nubin out of
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Safety.
Okay. All right.
So Buccaneers, I feel, need a lot of help on defense. They could go edge here, but we're gonna go with a quarterback, and we're gonna cornerback. Excuse me.
Oh, come on, boy.
That's
Hey,
right.
you guys
Baker
just signed Baker Mayfield for 3 more years, so at least
Already
you got
did
your
the draft.
at least you got your QB finally.
How did I mess that up? So we're gonna go with the best available corner here, and that'll be Cooper DeJean. If I'm
Eugene?
pronouncing it right.
Oh, did
Cooper
you?
DeJean.
Cooper DeJean from
And I
Iowa.
fucking hate you, goddammit. I was taking him.
I thought
I li-
Kool-Aid
I
was
like-
gonna drop here. I was gonna
Right.
take Kool-Aid, but
Right. No, but honestly, I like this pick though because I mean, position and need best available. You know, after Kool-Aid went bye, so
exactly.
you know, solid
Nobody's
pick.
gonna draft Bo Nix. Like, come on, somebody draft Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Right.
So Rob has done the ultimate troll job, and Andy thought I was gonna take Dijon, and then all of a sudden I take fucking Kool-Aid.
I thought you were gonna. Yeah, I also thought you were gonna take DeJean.
Well, that's why Andy should go before I actually say something.
I'm just gonna call him mustard because it sounds like Dijon mustard.
That is so true.
Hey, he's the next White Hope at corner.
Well,
The league hasn't seen a white cornerback since Jason Sehorn.
Oh man.
Oh damn! Wait a minute!
Wow.
Damn!
So he's the next White Hope at the position.
All right.
He's very, very good.
perfect.
And
So
just remember,
Andy-
if anyone's offended, we have that disclaimer at the beginning of the show that basically says "screw you." So
But again, we don't have to care if we hurt your feelings. We don't, and we also don't give a fuck if we hurt your feelings. So
Please don't
Yeah.
sue us.
yeah, and just so you know, my LLC is not responsible for anything we say. So
Yep. So at number 27 is Andy with the second first round pick for the Arizona Cardinals. Since he picked Marvin Harrison Jr. all the way back at the 4th overall pick, you are back here again, sir, at number 27. What are you doing at number 27 with the Cardinals?
Well, like I said earlier, the Cardinals need a lot of different positions. Of course, drafting Harrison with Kyler Murray, he's going to need it since Hollywood is gone. They can really go anywhere, but they have a lot of needs on defense, and they can really go anywhere. But the way this draft has fell, I'm going to go with from the University of Alabama defensive end Chris Braswell.
Oh,
Hmm.
I like it. I like it.
okay.
They can really go anywhere. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of different ones.
Where
Well,
the
actually,
hell
like
is he on
that,
this
pick,
board?
that
Yeah.
pick could be anything, dude. Could be anything.
Wait, who are you taking?
Oh, Chris Brazel, he's ranked 51.
Look, does everybody pay attention? Like,
I could have gone
Bo Nix
Chuck
was there.
Robinson. I
Well,
could have gone a bunch of different ways, but a lot of guys. I mean,
He's an edge.
they need
Right?
help wherever.
Okay.
There he is.
I was gonna say what the. Anyways, all right.
Good thing I'm following this on my phone too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Andy is back on the clock for a second of 3 first rounders in this mock draft with the Buffalo Bills at 28. So tell us, who are the Bills going to take at number 28?
All right. I'm not in the mind of Brandon Bean, but I know what everybody wants and what everyone thinks. However, there is a big gap at a certain position.
Running back.
Where?
Running back.
Yeah, I know James Cook. He's a big deal.
Mm.
Hey, he only popped up for 170 against Dallas in that ass-kicking rain game this past year. So
There is, like I said, there's a big gap at a certain position that's getting more attention now. But I love this kid. If he drops to them, I hope they would pick him up. He'd be perfect as a rookie. So I am picking for the 28th overall pick for our Buffalo Bills. Defensive lineman, Johnny Newton.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
He'll play right behind Ed Oliver in the rotation.
There you go. I was gonna say, where is he ranked?
I got a different one, so
25th, I believe.
He's a defensive tackle.
Yeah, 25th.
Where the hell is he
Jerzon
at?
Newton.
Why is he like
Bills
that?
have plenty of options in the second round.
They
to pick a
definitely
wide
need that
receiver.
help.
Yeah.
Bills are going to have plenty of options in the second round to get a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So wait, who did you take again, Andy? You took the
Jerzon
defensive tackle?
Johnny Newton. Jerzon
Yeah, there it goes right there.
Johnny Newton from the University of Illinois. If
University
you watch this kid's film, you're going to fucking love him.
Yep.
I don't even-
Okay.
Jerzon Newton. I don't know if that would be the proper pick. I think you could probably get him early in the second if Buffalo's willing to trade up for him in the first. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. I'm not in the mind of a GM, but then again, I don't make that decision.
No, he could
He's
go
supposed to
before
go
the Bills
higher.
pick, honestly.
He very
I
well
mean,
could. I
he
mean,
is
there's
very
no
solid.
I'm
Absolutely.
surprised Mims is still on the board.
somehow.
Yeah,
Me
really.
too. I thought you would have picked Mims.
I was going to since I believe he did play with Broderick Jones, but
Yeah, like no, I figured for sure you were gonna pick him.
since Fotano was still there, I figured he's the better of the two.
Yeah. All right. So at pick number 29 is the Detroit Lions, and Andy is back for his, I want to say his second to last first round pick in this mock draft. So Andy, go right ahead at number 29 with the Lions.
I know who he's gonna pick. I know it. I know it. I
No,
know.
you don't. You don't know shit.
Yeah, I bet.
The Lions need help in only a few spots, but there's two positions that they really, really need, but I'm sure they can fill them in. It's really about whoever they have on their board as their best pick. But for me, it's going to be the cornerback from Iowa State, TJ Tampa.
Hmm.
You know what? I didn't think him, but I knew cornerback was the pick.
I was going to go with Rakestraw because I really like him a lot.
See, that's what I thought you were gonna pick.
That's what I was thinking of, but I watched some film on TJ Tampa, and I think they're pretty much even keel. But I'm just going with TJ Tampa. They can go either one. They can, they're also saying that they can go wide receiver as well.
He's
They're
the 58th, by the way.
Yeah.
They'll definitely be picking a quarterback too. I can guarantee it.
Yeah. Good talent either way. I mean, it's a solid choice. And plus, I mean, Detroit, man, love what they did this past year. They definitely they're built pretty good now for a nice run.
15-2. That's what they're doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, with my last pick at number 30 is the Baltimore Ravens, and this is my last first round pick of the 2024 mock draft. So, I want to make something very abundantly clear. The Ravens are fucking stacked. We all know this. Baltimore got Derrick Henry. They also got a bunch of other additional helps as well. So I guess it doesn't really hurt to, improve the inside offensive line. It doesn't hurt in corner. Baltimore stacked. Zay Flowers is going to have a big year, but it's, for me, it was very hard to pick what exactly Baltimore's weaknesses are because there's very little on it except maybe linebacker. But I went deeper because that you can get that at any point in the draft. So I'm taking the running back route. So that's what I'm going to do to help out Derrick Henry because you lose Gus Edwards, and that's what we're going to do. So here's your big surprise of the draft. So with the 30th pick in the 2024 NFL mock draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Frank Gore Jr., running back out of Southern Miss.
Oh,
Wow.
Kidding me?
Okay.
That
Well,
dude ain't going to like the 6th round.
He's ranked 228th.
Listen, we see
fucking
crazy shit. We've seen
Isn't he
crazier shit. Daniel Jones went 6th overall, and he wasn't even projected to go that high.
Jesus Christ, he's not even listed on this board.
Yeah, he's all the way down at 228.
Yeah, that's what it is. 228.
Yeah, I can't even.
okay,
You
wait.
know how long I had to scroll to
Isn't
just
Gore-
to find him?
Wait, isn't Gore the big back? Isn't he like a big back?
Yeah, his
Yeah,
dad
he
was
is.
a pretty damn good power back.
And listen, no matter
You
what
want to, like,
round,
switch roles, I guess he's good for that.
I'm gonna remember this when this draft happens.
listen, Baltimore could very well still end up taking him. I mean, even if it's not in the first round, the Ravens. Oh, you just saw it
Dude.
right there. There he is.
Poor
Dude, they have
Mims.
no
Holy
fucking wide
shit.
receiver.
Well,
They
I
have
mean,
no wide receivers besides Zay Flowers.
well,
If
I
you
mean,
take a
again,
sixth
you could get
round-
one in the
You
first
take a
round or
sixth
the second
round
round.
fucking running back. Oh my god! Thank God you're not my GM. Holy fuck! You're
Yeah, really.
So
I
that
don't know.
applies. So hold
And
on. So
the
by your
Baltimore-
logic, thank God that the Panthers didn't trade away Christian McCaffrey for nothing,
Oh my
and you just ended up taking him in the top 10.
But why would you go and pick 200 something, dude?
Yeah, this guy may not even be. Yeah, he'll probably
mean,
go like
he'll
what,
probably,
sixth
be
round, fifth
yeah.
round, maybe.
Yeah, that's if he
God,
even goes.
Yeah,
Listen,
That's
crazier
the
shit have
worst pick
happened. I
ever.
mean, Frank Gore Jr. could very well be like his dad
I
behind that
think-
offensive line.
Oh my god!
I don't
feel
know
like-
about this one.
I mean,
I
that's
feel
like freaking undrafted territory.
Yeah, yeah.
That's reach on reach on reach on reach.
I
Right.
feel like you make these picks just because you want us to shit down your neck.
Yeah, that's like the time when we did that NHL draft special and we saw Columbus reach for an undrafted player, Yegor Chernykov.
But at
Is
least
that the
he's-
one that
And you
passed
wonder why
away?
Yarmo Kekalainen got fired now.
That wasn't the one that passed away, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No,
Oh, okay.
Fucking
No.
Christ.
Although apparently Kekalainen, or no, apparently Chernykov actually grew a set of balls and he actually scored a few goals.
Oh, nice.
Supposedly.
I mean, they're fielding their entire AHL team at this point.
Yeah.
yeah,
Surprised
based
San
on
Jose
that,
hasn't
yes.
done that yet.
I'd
You're
have to
telling
agree.
me you're gonna pick a sixth round running back when this team has one wide receiver and you got Lad McConkey, A.D. Mitchell, Troy Franklin on the board still, and you go pick a sixth round fucking running back?
Yeah, exactly. You could have had
What's wrong with
Mitchell. You could have
Yeah.
Coleman.
Hell, if you wanted a running back that bad, you could have gone with freaking Troy Benson even, or Jonathan Brooks.
Or
At least-
Corum.
Yeah, exactly. Or even Jalen Wright.
or pick a back that's not 200 pounds.
Right.
I think you just like the
See,
fucking.
I love
win.
the spark. I
Yeah.
do.
Is this like your dumbass pick of the draft every year? Because you
Not
always
as
have
bad
like
as
your-
Sean taking James Cook at one point at like what 8th overall that one
You
year.
have a fucking clue what he was doing, though. You know football.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't
Yeah,
even
but
know
James
the
Cook wasn't drafted in the
Oh, I
first
can't
round.
wait for the comments on this one.
I was
Or
gonna
at
say,
least he
Sean,
probably
Sean
knew
at least
football.
had an excuse.
You didn't know the fucking players, dude, but you know the players, and you pick a fucking 200-pound running back.
Yeah, just
He's
like you
going
did
in the
last
sixth
year.
round. He's going in the sixth round.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah,
you think he's King Henry II, but he ain't.
right.
Well, put it this- hold on.
Remember the troll pick last year in the draft that he did?
What Hendon Hooker?
Yeah.
That
And
one
then
too.
Yeah,
Fucking
what a
nuts.
fucking retarded pick that was.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, would this be just as dumb if you think? I mean, put it this logically. I'm also picking a running back for that position just simply because Derrick Henry may not be the same after. Just because he goes from Tennessee to Baltimore doesn't immediately make him a superstar that he once was. And he's often injury prone
Okay,
and
but,
stuff like that. So
Right,
I
but
think
Frank
for
Gore
him,
Jr.
Frank
Do
ain't a
Gore-
anything against
starter.
Pittsburgh, I can guarantee you that.
Okay, but
I
a sixth
mean,
round
They know
running
how to
back.
shut him
Okay.
down.
he could very well fit in Baltimore's system. That's why I took him because I know somebody else was going to take him at some point in the draft.
Yeah, the 6th round.
Yeah,
Not
nobody
in the
was
first
nobody
round,
ever even
dumbass.
thought of
He's
taking
not on my radar.
Frank Gore
He's
Jr.
definitely not on my
Right.
radar. Not for my teams.
Jesus Christ, he's not on anybody's radar till about the fifth, sixth round.
Yeah, and that's if he even gets drafted. He's probably going to be one of those undrafted picks.
Perhaps.
Practice
Yeah, go
squad
straight to
player.
free agency. Be like a
Not with-
practice
not with
squad
those-
player.
I feel
Not
like
with those
you
wide
do this
receivers
shit,
left on
do
the
this
board.
shit on purpose, Bobby. He's a fucking smiling. You fucking do it on purpose.
Let me see what stupid pick I can make so everyone can make fun of me.
Yeah. I'll just
I
slap
love
you
this
upside the
job.
head when I see you in Long Island later this summer.
I love this job.
Make it a
So-
fucking punch in the face for me.
Yeah,
were
you
gonna-
love,
So
you love
who has
getting
San
off on
Fran?
7th round picks.
You're not a very good couch GM. Smart the fuck up. Only makes
Yeah.
that fucking pick.
All right. So with the 31st pick, Andy will have the last pick of this draft and then number 32. So Andy with his last first round pick is the San Francisco 49ers.
Finally,
You're-
we'll have some sanity.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring everybody back to normalcy here with Bobby's fucked up 6th round pick in the first round.
Andy,
bring
I'll
everybody back
smack
to
him for
reality.
you.
Jesus Christ, on a fucking pogo stick. All right. I've been staring at my pick for the last 10 minutes while I try to figure out Bobby's fucking weird analogy of a 6th round running back. in first
Nobody's
round.
gonna figure it out. Nobody.
Hey Luffy, did you like sneak him some like really nasty weed where he got so high that he decided to draft Frank Gore Jr.?
No, I think he took my
Or did you slip him something, Rob?
yeah, I think he got a hold of mine.
Jesus.
Nice. What'd you give him?
God.
Oh, God only knows.
Was it meth?
I guess the nicotine was too strong for him.
Or did you give him like some bath salts where he's like totally hallucinating? Or something?
There's no sane reason to make that pick. There's nothing.
It's because I took him to that Riptide game.
There's no fucking way that anybody in their right mind would have said, you know what, I'm gonna fucking draft a 6th round bum that's never gonna get drafted.
Right.
That's what the right now is a 6th round fucking 220-pound fucking running back that can probably run 10 yards and fall down and die.
Congrats, Bobby. You just wasted your first round pick on a CFL player.
XFL, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, alrighty.
Oh,
Anyway,
or throw him in
Alright,
the
let me-
Mexican Football League or something. Who knows?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright.
Anyway, Andy, it's on you, buddy. Sorry.
All right. I'm bringing everybody back here in
poor
reality.
guy. He's been waiting
Thank
too long.
God.
For the 31st pick, the San Francisco 49ers are going to take from the University of Duke guard/tackle Graham Barton.
There you go.
There we go. Now,
Poor
see what
Mims.
happens, Bobby, when you think logically, you actually make a pick that's not an overreach.
What if Derrick Henry gets injured? Then what are you gonna say? Oh, the Ravens should have drafted a first round running back.
There were better running backs, though.
Dude, you could have
God.
easily gotten a significantly better running back that's not like 6 rounds of an overreach.
They could have
dude.
gone in the third round, even.
Yeah, I mean, look at you had Benson, Brooks, Corum, Wright,
there.
Allen, Marquise Irving.
Benson was sitting right there, and you pick a 200 fucking pound Gore.
Oh
Right.
god.
You pick a fat ass who hasn't been in the weight room in probably about 6 months, probably like chowing down on his Domino's pizza or whatever. And no offense against Domino's or nothing, but he's probably like sitting there like chewing down on his pizza, hoping that he grows like a set of balls so he can actually get on the field. But the closest he'll ever find is probably in the freaking CFL where Johnny Manziel went to die.
God, that's brutal.
Are we really
Yeah,
not gonna have Mims go in
You're
the
fucking
first
brutal,
round?
Bobby.
You know what? I feel like we have to go back and be like, Bob, you have to repick. That's stupid as fuck.
No, it's set in stone.
No, we ain't doing any redrafts, man.
No redraft.
Fuck
And
me,
this
man.
and this will go down as probably the the most like weed influenced moment of season
Maybe-
4.
Maybe we should
Yup.
extend this to second round here so he
I
can
was
maybe
like-
redeem himself.
I thought I was like fucking stoned, but holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, except you can handle your weed. He can't.
Holy fuck.
Hell, even and Bobby knows I outdrink him with no problems.
Oh, believe me, I see that firsthand.
Yeah, drinking like all the whiskey and shit, and you were getting drunk in the distillery.
Fuck.
And it didn't even do anything to me, and you were just taking a little shot glass sample
I mean,
that only had like a 1/9.
I'm a lightweight. I'm not embarrassed to say it, at least, but I was
Yeah,
definitely sober for that pick.
You're not allowed to talk anymore for the rest of this draft with that embarrassing pick. Shut
Yeah.
up.
Well, we have one more pick to go.
Right. And the fact that he's claiming he was sober when he drafted Frank Gore Jr.
Well, I mean, it's true.
Absolutely fired. I hope
Oh
the Ravens
my
fucking
God.
see this and they fucking laugh at you in your fucking face, give you a phone call and tell you how stupid you are.
In fact, actually, here's an idea because we've got some people watching. So, hey, Brad or Don Menzing, well, Don, I haven't seen you in a while, man, or Rochester Fred. Why don't one of you guys give us a call, 92920560099.
I don't know.
Please
Don't
tell
call.
us how stupid,
call.
Bob.
Please tell us how stupid that pick was.
We're encouraging it. Yay.
Yeah. So Adam has the last pick of the first round at pick number 32 with the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. You're on the clock with the last pick in the first round.
Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go on a limb here, and I'm gonna keep it normal. I'm gonna make an educated pick on what Kansas City needs. I'm not gonna be like, you know what, they need a fucking quarterback. I'm not, you know what, maybe I should just go ahead and do that. You know, the Bobby made that stupid fucking.
No, take Spencer Rattler.
Right.
That's my guy for the record.
I'm not gonna stoop to Bobby's level.
I don't think anyone would.
I'm gonna make an educated pick on what KC needs, and I feel like the only thing they really need,
Adam.
Yes.
Just remember, they just lost L'Jarius Sneed, their top cornerback. Just remember that.
No, I know that, but I still feel like they need this more.
Do they? Do they after they won a Super Bowl without a top WR?
No, but
I'm sure it'll help.
we're not thinking about the same thing here. I feel like they need this more than wide receiver.
Please tell me you're taking who I'm thinking you're taking.
I think that what the Kansas City Chiefs need is an offensive tackle.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go with the guy I picked originally because he's a stud. So I'm gonna go with Jordan Morgan, offensive tackle.
All right.
Out of Arizona.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck's wrong with that pick? Get fucked, all you.
I mean, Mims is there.
I know, but I feel like I like Jordan Morgan more.
Right. But on the flip side, at least it's not like 6 rounds of an overreach like dumbass did up here.
I'm just shocked nobody picked Mims.
You know what?
Yeah,
I like
Mims.
I like Mims, but I don't know. I like Jordan Morgan more.
I did too, but an offensive tackle that I didn't think would be there for the Steelers was there. So,
Right.
Well, there you go. You're welcome.
Very true. All right, so we'll kind of cover everything in order. So basically, with the Arizona Cardinals, to recap, Marvin Harrison Jr. and basically with Chris Braswell. Then the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Dallas Turner.
They only had one.
Yep. Baltimore Ravens, the dumbass pick of the night. Frank Gore Jr.
The fucking crown.
And even better, look at the grab the grade of the draft, an F.
And that's why Bobby's a fucking moron.
Yeah.
With an F. No shit, eh?
Yep. Bills A+ on the draft with Jerson Newton.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Wait, what did the Cardinals get?
Wait.
Cardinals A+ and a B.
All right, I'll take it. Fuck you, Bobby, and you keep your F and shove it up your ass.
Yep. Atlanta Falcons A+.
A+, yeah.
Baltimore the only F in the draft.
Screenshot that, Tom. Screenshot that shit.
Oh yeah. In fact, even better.
Keep going
even
through
better.
Keep going through the teams. I want to see all the grades here.
Oh yeah, I will. But I am gonna take a picture of this first because it's like one of those things. I gotta capture that moment.
Here first.
Yep. All right, Buffalo Bills A+ on the draft. Carolina, oh yeah, they didn't pick anybody.
Oh,
Chicago Bears, great picks.
Oh wait. Hold on. Okay, what's the picks for
Roma Dunze and Caleb Williams.
Oh yeah, see? Good picks. See that?
Right, there you go. Yep. Cincinnati Bengals, A+.
Nice.
Cleveland, they didn't pick anybody.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Yep. Yeah.
Murphy.
Yeah. Dallas Cowboys with an A. Okay. A+ for Denver.
See?
Okay. Got a B for the Detroit Lions, which is still okay.
So that's one less A than everybody else.
Shut up, Bobby. You got nowhere to fucking talk.
Right. Green Bay Packers B+. Okay. Not too bad.
The Ravens were the only pick I had,
Houston had nobody.
Okay.
Indy A+.
Hey, that's 2 A+ for me.
Yep. Jacksonville B+.
There you go. See, still got a B+ out of it.
Yeah. Got a B for Jordan Morgan for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
Vegas A+. LA Chargers had an A rating. Rams
Take it.
A+.
Boom.
Miami
Dolphins?
A+.
Yes.
Okay, Minnesota.
Boom, bitches.
That still doesn't make up for
Make
your
up that
fucking-
That doesn't make up for your dumbass pick, dude.
Oh man.
Nothing's going to either.
Oh,
Yeah.
but that one does.
No, dude, come on.
Oh, that's a good pick, yeah.
He's gonna be in the first
Mhm.
round.
Kansas City. We get
Yep.
Kansas City
A
here.
plus.
Oh, A plus, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Giants B plus. Okay.
I'm surprised that's not lower.
Yeah. Philly. There is the name of the draft.
Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now go find Storm Duck after this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, that's
wherever it is.
I put nothing lower than an A so far.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
B plus, but
Yeah. I had like a B plus on there.
49ers get an A.
Yeah. Seahawks. Okay. A plus. Tampa had an A rating.
Damn right.
Then we had
I'm good.
Tennessee, A plus on that. And Washington with an A. So Bobby, you are the only one that failed in this draft.
yeah, you suck, Bobby. You're a piece of shit.
To be fair, I did really well with the Vikings picks.
Nobody gives a
Yep.
shit. You got that.
Nobody cares. You drafted an undraftable person with Frank Gore Jr., dude.
I mean, why didn't you torture me last year with Head and Hooker? With this much
We
is
did. We did.
We did.
no,
You're
it's
not
not
in the-
this hard.
Well,
Yeah,
this
we
is
did.
your pick. I don't know how you get more stupid.
Right.
I hope the Ravens see this.
Yeah.
I think I might send
seriously.
this to the Ravens front office.
Mhm.
Oh fuck! Did
Yeah.
everyone have fun though?
Oh, this was
I
awesome.
love
Yeah.
making fun of you, Bobby.
Oh yeah. We enjoyed roasting you.
Maybe we should do the second round of mine.
Yeah.
I did say the Ravens were gonna have a surprise pick. I did say Baltimore was gonna have a first round.
Yeah,
pick.
we didn't think it'd be that far fetched of a
Yeah.
pick, though.
I mean, think of it this way: your mom wants to slap you because of it.
She doesn't even know who Frank Gore Jr. is.
Thank
She
God
doesn't need to.
doesn't,
She already
because
knows how
probably wouldn't even
stupid
pick him.
Frank Gore Jr. is for a
You
pick.
know,
She
you
probably
notice who
wouldn't
I
pick
am
him
when I
either.
go over.
Huh.
Failure.
Oh man. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
you-
will say
that
is that
was
I
the
am
epic
completely sober.
fail.
That doesn't
you
make
sure,
up for your fuck up.
That doesn't
That
help.
makes it even worse that you're
Yeah.
completely sober and you did a dumbass pick.
You made a stupid fucking pick. You could have said like, you know what? I had a couple pops earlier, dude, and totally like lost my mind. But no, you're like, I'm completely sober, guys. I'm a fucking idiot.
Right.
I mean, it's not all
Yeah.
that terrible.
Yeah, that's very
There's
terrible.
Bob-
You got an F. There, you got an
Uh-huh.
F grade, so that's pretty terrible.
Oh yeah.
And for a
And
6th round pick that could turn into something. Put it this way: Tom Brady was a 6th
not.
round pick.
Okay, that has nothing to do with a fucking 200-pound running back.
That's true.
Jesus.
But still.
oh yeah.
You trying to make a logic to this? What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to point something out. That's all.
No, you can't point anything out. It doesn't make any sense. The pick didn't make any fucking sense. None of that makes sense. So shut the fuck up.
hmm Yeah.
This is classic.
Craziest pick of the draft.
Yeah, except Tom Brady went in the 6th round and not the first.
Yeah, and he's a
Yeah.
quarterback. So like the quarterback, obviously he wasn't picked to be like a high draft quarterback. He ended up getting picked and he won 7 rings or whatever. But same time, it's not the same comparison. You can't even compare that. It's fucking dumb.
Right. Exactly.
That's just
That guy-
In
that
glorious.
guy
fact-
didn't even get drafted. There's no way.
In
that guy's
fact, Bobby, here we go. You are now immortalized on the page for this dumbass pick of the draft. Hey, that's why I had the phone going too, because I actually had to post that stuff. I had to do the nice little screenshot of how stupid that pick was.
Oh yeah, I screenshot the whole draft too on my phone.
Did anybody comment on it and say, Bobby, you're a fucking retard? Anybody?
Not yet. I mean, we have had people watching the draft though.
They're trying to be nice, Bobby. You're a fucking idiot.
Give me 5 minutes, I'll make the comment.
Right.
Give me 5 minutes, I'll make that comment.
I basically ruined it. So basically, I ruined the draft for everybody with that one pick. I created a tsunami.
Right. And the funny thing is we roasted you for like 30 minutes since that too. So we've actually already got an hour and 50, like hour and 20.
I feel like Bobby, you're my friend, but like Jesus Christ, dude. That is the most idiotic pick
Yeah.
of the whole any draft we've ever done.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
hemorrhoids, basically. You hate when you have them, but you love when you don't.
I mean, without me, this place would be boring. Let's be honest. I mean, that's why. That's why you have me around.
I don't believe that's true because you still have me and Andy and Rob
Yeah.
and Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be boring. We just wouldn't have anybody to make fun of. And
Right. And we wouldn't have lost a few brain cells tonight with that pick.
Trying to look cool by looking stupid isn't exactly fine tune there.
You know what? We have
Yeah.
different definitions of what being cool is or smart, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know what the
It just made us
Yeah.
all look stupid with
Fucking Frank Gore Jr.
Yeah.
we
the
don't know
sec-
what we're doing.
Frank Gore is second.
Oh man.
Yeah. I think we've come to expect this the last few years, guys. Basically, the stupid pick for the final pick.
I knew, dude. I knew he was gonna make one of these stupid fucking picks. I just
You
knew.
did not. Stop lying. You knew I was not going to do
You
that.
Make a stupid
Wait.
fucking pick every fucking year.
I'm glad I didn't know because, goddamn, if I would have known. Oh,
Holy fuck.
I knew that was the theme of the show. My last pick, I would have picked Bo next to go to Casey.
No, you should have done Rattler.
Yeah, there you go.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I still
Yeah.
feel like Bo next is a good pick for some team out there.
Yeah,
This is
will
a
be.
good
be,
pick
yes.
of the mock draft, courtesy of Bobby Hansen.
He
Oh,
shouldn't
God.
go first round, but yeah, he'll be decent.
He'll get
quarterback.
picked up by someone.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
He will be at some point.
Probably second round.
Yeah,
He's
But-
good. He's a good little quarterback, dude. I don't know if anybody watches the tape in this guy. He's actually not that bad.
right.
You know, realistically, I think anybody within like the top like 25 could trade their first round pick for like C. Higgins or something like that.
Yeah, anybody but him, yes.
All right. Here's an idea. I'll throw a challenge out to Bobby here, and I want you guys to hear this one. So remember Battle Vindaloo Part 1 that Rob was on here? We watched your face turn purple.
Oh, that was glorious.
Yeah,
So
I remember that.
here's what I want to propose to you this time. So we do Battle Vindaloo Part 2, except we'll put on there if for some reason some team is stupid enough to actually draft Frank Gore Jr. in this entire draft, I don't care what round it is, then basically I'm saying Frank Gore Jr. doesn't get drafted. So if I lose, I
saying the
have to
same.
eat. If I win, you're doing Battle Vindaloo again, buddy.
Fine. So let me get this straight. So your proposal this year is any round of the draft, does the
Mhm.
supplemental draft count too?
We're just going the main draft. I don't care about the supplemental. I'm just talking about the main draft that we all see on TV,
Okay, fine. So
like the first 6 rounds or whatever it is.
okay, so if Frank Gore gets drafted at any spot in the draft, what are you gonna do?
I'm doing Battle Vindaloo again.
Okay.
I have to
I
eat.
got a second to this.
Okay.
So that part I agree with. The second part to this, if Bo Nix goes in the second round, okay, in the second round anywhere, to any team, you have to shoot a shot full of hot sauce.
Okay.
And if he
Good call.
doesn't, I'll take the shot. But
Okay.
I know what he's doing. But
All right.
So you're double proposing, even though Bo Nix was not even mentioned once until now.
well, I brought him up the whole draft. You don't recall me saying
he did,
something
yeah.
about Bo
Yeah, he
Nix?
did. He did.
So if he
Okay.
gets drafted in
No,
the
but-
second round, he's not going to go in the first. But in the second round, if he gets drafted in the second day, at any point, you guys have to do a shot of hot, hot fucking sauce.
Okay.
So if Bo Nix gets drafted at any point in the round, we have to take a shot of hot sauce.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna be
Okay.
taking a shot of hot sauce, guys, because that's going to happen in the second, and if not, the
Most
third.
likely, I agree with Rob.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna have us do it anyway. And then
That's
if
fine.
Frank
Fine
Gore
by me.
Jr. does get drafted, then Tom has to shove a whole plate of Vindaloo up his
Mhm.
ass and eat it.
Why would he shove it up his ass before he eats it?
Yeah.
Because so that my point can be proven that he can be drafted.
So he's but he's gonna have to shove it up his ass, like the whole thing.
Well, put it this way: the asshole could be the second mouth. Instead of shitting out of your ass, you shit out of your mouth like it's South Park.
What
So
the
anyway,
fuck are you talking about?
For the
You
more
never saw
educated
that
people-
episode?
For the more educated people in the group that are watching right now, I'm sorry for Bobby's fucking stupidity. But what he means is he has to eat some vindaloo curry. I'm pretty sure that's what you mean, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And he has to eat it as the bet. But whatever Bobby's talking about, shoving stuff up his ass, that's why our disclaimer's there. Just to let you guys know that we have a fucking weirdo like Bobby here that makes a fucking pick.
Yep.
He's a running back, just 200 plus pounds. They can barely run, and it's normal to him. He thinks everyone watching. I'm really sorry, but he thinks that's normal. And for one, I'd like to apologize to everybody watching that he's an absolute fucking retard, and he's gonna lose this bet because it's a stupid fucking bet. But
Right.
this is Bobby, folks.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Take a
And-
shot every
Don't
time we
with
mention
God.
the
And-
disclaimer.
And here's the thing I will tell you. So I know the last time, Bobby, you got the Vindaloo, it was definitely hotter than what you thought. So I want to throw it up one notch, and I will basically say, get it when you lose, which will probably happen.
You're gonna lose, yes.
Go into the city like a day before. And I'm going to say, go to like any of the curry houses. I don't care which one you go to. Order it as hot as possible. And let it sit at least a day so everything marinates in there all nice. So you get all that nice pepper extract, ghost pepper, whatever the hell you want to call it. And we're gonna watch you eat that stuff. And you're gonna be hurting, and your ass is not gonna be feeling good the next day.
Make sure you have milk.
And you're gonna
Yeah,
think next,
don't drink water ahead of time because that'll make it even worse.
Mm.
Trust me, I know that rule.
and
Yeah,
next year,
because you were hurting
next year
after.
before you make a dumbass
So
fucking-
let me get this straight.
You're
So
gonna
I
think there's-
somehow dumbfounded y'all with one pick to the point you want me to go to the city to get food that goes into my stomach and digest it 45 minutes later.
You'll probably be shitting within like 5 minutes after you eat that stuff. And if you really want to take it up to the next level, now there is this one place in New York City or on the Jersey side of the river that's not too far from you. It's called the Brick Lane Curry House. If you really want to take it up one notch, go for the fall curry, which is a hell of a lot hotter than the Vindaloo. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a place I can get fall curry here, or just have them do the Vindaloo like really hot, however you want to do it. But if you really want like the super hot
I have
curry that you have
another
to sign
idea.
your life away, shut up. This is my challenge. Basically, you could do that. But if you don't want to go to Brick Lane in New York City, just go to like any curry house and just tell them to make the Vindaloo hot.
Or just put the Bon Beyond Insanity in it.
And you can do that on top of it.
Why don't you just fucking go on Amazon right now and order the fucking hottest gummy bear in the world and eat that, you fucking piece of shit, for making that pick.
Yeah,
What
there's
if
a
it's
site
not
called
hot?
Gold Belly. Well, there's a site called Gold Belly. You can order it and have it delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And for that fucking pick, you deserve all the worst pain.
yeah. In
All this
fact,
because I picked Frank Gore Jr.
Yes.
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 Let's be honest. If I didn't pick him, then we wouldn't be having our trended
Yes, we wouldn't
yearly
be doing any
tradition
of
of
this
me
shit.
doing something stupid every year.
Oh, that's what you get for being stupid.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yep.
Again.
In fact, yeah, it's just
Oh,
crazy.
God.
buddy.
Everybody needs to watch you suffer for this stupidity.
Yeah. Why on earth did you even take that pick, man?
We will never let you let this down.
You could've
I'm
picked
never
I
anybody.
think I
gonna be
said
off
that
the
right.
hook on it
You could've
until the
picked
day
anybody.
I actually do it.
You could have picked anybody.
Yeah.
Any other running back would have worked. Anything.
Yeah. But why Frank Gore Jr.? Jesus
Your
Christ,
name
dude.
recognition.
Because his dad. That's why you picked the overweight fucking retard. That can't. He's not gonna get drafted.
I mean, Eddie Lacy
Yeah.
was picked pretty high when he was drafted, and he's a fat tub of lard.
Well, there you go. They're not gonna make this mistake again, are they?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, see, now you're rethinking. Like maybe I was a fucking dumbass.
Mhm.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
too late now. I can't go back.
Oh,
Don't you can't.
oh,
you
now
can't-
he's in denial.
Yeah, of course he
Right.
is. He realizes now. He's like, man, you know what? Maybe I am that fucking dumb.
I mean, it was my own decision to make that pick anyway.
I mean, hey, you had the ability to, and you did it
Mhm.
with no
Yeah,
regrets.
there you go. So if Frank Gore Jr. gets drafted, you have to eat. If he doesn't, I do basically.
Yep.
Fine.
And just remember, if Bo Nix gets picked in the second round,
Yep. We're doing the shot of hot sauce.
Hell yeah, 3-1 lightning.
you're shooting a whole shot glass full of fucking hot sauce.
What about
Yeah.
Tom?
Tom's doing the same thing.
Yeah. I have to
Oh,
do a
it's
shot of hot
second
sauce.
round. Okay.
Yeah. In fact, here's
Okay, I
what we
thought it
do,
was the
Bobby.
whole
No, hold on.
draft for
If
Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix doesn't get drafted
no.
into the second round, then what are you gonna say?
It's a draw. Or Adam said he would do that shot of hot sauce.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it if he doesn't get picked in the second day, then I'll do it.
Wait, second day or second round?
Second round.
Second round.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then
And then
actually,
if he does, we all take a.
Yep, we'll all do the
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I like that.
And Bobby,
like that idea.
here's one thing. I'll save you from going into the city. In Huntington, which is closer to you, House of India, according to Reddit, which we know Reddit is pretty good with stuff, that is the hottest curry you can find on the island.
I can feel my butthole burning already. Just thinking of it.
I can already feel my butthole being burnt alive.
Yeah. And basically with what they say, when people mention House of India, first response, they're spicier than other Indian restaurants on Long Island. Then the next response on them, family owned, all organic, spicy as hell. The trifecta I look for in spicy cuisine. And then they also say, the butter or tikka masala chicken extra hot with garlic naan, can't go wrong.
All is under review.
Well, tikka masala is good, and I've had butter chicken before, but no, you're going vindaloo, man. We want to guarantee that it's spicy.
Yeah, chicken tikka masala is like hit and miss because the chicken kind of takes away from it.
Yeah, and plus a lot of times with tikka masala, they don't add like a lot of pepper to it.
Well, and they see that you're white, and they're just like, gotta tone it down a bit.
Yeah, really. Yeah, or for good measure, just tell them you want it Indian hot.
Yeah, you want it there hot.
Yeah.
Not white.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be racist, but they actually ask you that at Indian restaurants.
Mhm.
They're like, you say, I want mine hot. They'll say, you hot or me hot? And I'm like, you're hot.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I regret it instantly. And I'm like, fuck. Why the fuck did I say that?
Yeah, or like when I've had like pad ki mao Thai hot.
Oh my god.
That stuff is whoa man. You talk about wanting to turn your face purple, that'll do it.
Yeah, that stuff
Yeah,
is bad.
get it Thai hot and get like the Thai basil mixed in. That stuff just burns for like hours.
I mean,
Dude,
I'm doomed from the start either way.
Dude, I'm telling you now, my buddy, he's like a spice connoisseur. Like he loves spicy, dude. And I went to his house last week and he's like, hey man, you gotta try these cheese balls.
Mhm.
And they're like cheese puffs, but they're like the balls. And so he was like, hey man, let's try a couple of these. So I tried a couple. Dude, these things are 2.5 million Scoville units. They're Carolina.
Ooh, that's hot.
Cheese puffs. I didn't know that, and I fucking popped 4 in my mouth and started eating them. And I'm like, and then I was like, what the? And like my face instantly felt like it was on fire. And dude, I'm telling you, the next morning when I woke up, my mouth was still burning. It was wrong. It was wrong.
Yeah. Reminds me of the time I ended up taking like a shot of like Dave's Insanity, and that stuff, like it's not like over 1 million units, but it's like in like I think it's like over 500,000 or something. And even that stuff just burned.
Just humor me. Go on Amazon or whatever. Just search up the world's hottest cheese balls, and it'll come up. And they're Carolina Reaper based fucking cheese balls, like cheesies.
Oh yeah, and yep, the Carolina Reaper cheese balls, which are from Anthony Spices. Yep, $15 a bag.
All this for Frank Gore Jr.
Hey,
Dude,
you're a glutton for punishment, are you, Bobby?
if
I
you could-
may be.
Bobby, I
I mean,
swear to God,
it's-
if you could eat 2 of those things, I'd say the Vindaloo thing is off the table because these things are so fucking hot that like I thought I had to go to the hospital, dude. Like it was bad.
Damn, that bad.
Yeah, 2.5 million Scoville units. Dude, your Carolina Reaper
Oh.
fucking.
Oh,
Oof.
My buddy
okay, yeah.
pranked me. He pranked
Yeah.
me. He's like, "Here, try these." I'm like, "Okay, I love cheese balls."
Mhm.
There you go. So, did everyone have
Yeah.
fun overall with the draft this year?
Yeah, it was great. Everyone made good
Yeah,
picks.
except for you, Bobby.
Stupidity fucking you picked.
Yeah. But
Yeah. So, I guess that wraps over an hour and 40 minutes of pleasure.
although I'm
Yeah,
gonna love
everything
watching
was-
you eat Vindaloo when you lose the
I love
bet.
this.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yep. And actually, and if anyone remembers Battle of Vindaloo from last year, season 3, Bobby couldn't take the heat, and I was just chowing down during the show like nothing. Actually, Rob remembers that one too, because I'm just like, oh, it's like nothing. Just-
This is fine.
yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm used to it, whatever. And Bobby's like, oh my god, what the hell is this stuff? He's like, holy shit, it's like the lambs marinated with the lambs or something. And then he's like, and then something else with the lambs.
I forget. I think it was like pita bread or something like that.
Well, he
Or
had the
something.
garlic. Well, he had the garlic naan. So
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
no, last year was quite the experience. This year is probably going to be worse, I would imagine.
yeah, but definitely, what I would say, I mean, Huntington, that's a lot closer to you. So I would say, Southern Spice, that's going to be the challenge for you.
You'll just have to remind me, and we'll talk the details about it for
Oh,
sure.
actually, no. Wait a minute. Not Southern Spice. No, the place that's like a Chinese place. Yeah, House of India in Huntington.
Okay.
That's gonna be the place for you. It's not too far out. At
All
least.
right, that's cool. I mean, at least you're not sending me to hell with New York City.
Yeah, I'm not sending you to Brick Lane Curry House, so that would be like your death wish, basically.
Yeah, for real.
And
Where-
you'd
where
probably
they
go to
actu-
jail for murder.
Well, they'd actually make you sign the waiver first before you eat the fall curry, so they're not liable, and therefore I'm not liable because you signed your life away for it. So, and yes, nobody was harmed in the making of this episode.
Could be worse. It could be the Detroit Lions who had to close Ford Field for until the end of the month because apparently there was a partially eaten corpse that was found in the facility's water filtration system on that Friday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah, that's messed up.
Could be worse. I mean, it was the second weekend in a row that had been found on the premises and has forced Detroit Police Department to launch an investigation into the mysterious incidents.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So yeah, you get to watch me die if I'm wrong this year.
Yeah, for a second time. So, well, you survived Battle Vindaloo Part 1, so. But
I
yeah.
can't wait for this episode, like on video, to be fully on Spotify. It's gonna be so awesome.
Oh, I
Yeah.
finally remembered that Steelers wide receiver I couldn't think of that they signed.
Who?
Quez Watkins.
Ah, okay. Not a bad pick,
He's probably not going to do anything, but
right?
just like a depth guy.
Yep. And if anyone's wondering, yes, the misery of the Sabres getting blown out is over. They lost 6-2 to the Senators.
Let's
Rip.
not talk about that. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, they're done with the playoffs at this point, probably. So,
But yeah.
Oh, I just realized Andy and Adam left.
Oh well, it's just us three now.
Oh, man.
But yeah, does anybody have any last minute comments before we wrap up the mock draft?
I'm just gonna love watching your face turn purple when you lose the bet.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
have
you
my
get
popcorn
some.
ready.
I have a feeling you two just love watching me torture myself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, we lost.
I mean, I kind of did that to you Saturday night, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of did. Yeah. By the way, this fucker forced me to go to a Riptide game.
It was awesome.
It was horrible.
And then we thought I didn't win the lacrosse toss, and it turns out I did.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah.
fun.
It was depressing. It's like going to an Atlanta Thrashers game.
Right.
I mean, that's partially why they're relocating. horrible
Yeah.
marketing and nobody really going to games, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's all good. I mean, we'll see some fun stuff up here. I mean, the Bandits actually, I'm thinking of checking out a game, and
Nice.
we'll see what goes on with that, and of course, baseball season's gonna open up tomorrow, so it'll be a good time of the year. We'll get that going. I know you got the Rays. I'm watching Mets and Phillies this year, and we'll see
Rays
some
and
cool
Pirates,
stuff.
baby.
Yeah, so be a good time, and then actually watching Mets go against the Braves later this summer, so it'll be good. But
Very nice.
yeah, otherwise, we just want to talk about the Sabres the rest of this episode.
No.
So, but yeah, definitely look up that place where it is, though. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm gonna look at that real quick before we wrap up.
Didn't you just look at the menu for like 10 minutes?
No, I just looked at Reddit just to get the spiciest place possible. Now I'm actually gonna look at the menu.
Fuck.
Yeah, so
Dot.
oh yeah, we're gonna have some fun on this one, man. And I remember the place you went to, you were even saying that it was like super hot back at the time. So, well, you were saying it wasn't like really, really hot, but it kind of like really built up.
It got me going.
Yeah. So,
Not in a good way.
I would think that this would have to instantly be a top 5 funniest moment of 2024.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
oh yeah. In fact, here you go, Bobby. The nice thing is they have online ordering, and basically has enter your special instructions if you have any, and that's where I would love to see you put in there extra hot.
God damn it.
Yeah,
God
and it is
damn it.
$22 a plate, just so you know.
All right, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. Yep. But what it says on there, boneless chicken pieces cooked in a savory and tangy curry sauce.
So yeah. Does anybody have anything else to say before we go?
I don't, other than good job, Sabres, missing the playoffs. Because you ain't coming back from being that many points out now.
No.
Again,
You're-
could be
you're
worse.
done.
Could be Columbus.
Very true.
Or
Very
San
true.
Jose.
Yeah.
Go,
I mean,
go.
their prospect pool is looking nice, though.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
developing them, which has been a problem for a long time now.
Yeah. Well, San Jose and the Sabres have something in common. San Jose got a new scoreboard to take away from the pain and misery of watching them on the ice this year. We get a new scoreboard next year, so
Woo!
Yay.
yay. And even better, if you're in the lower bowl, you get to watch it in high def, like even higher than high def.
Nice.
Yeah. Which, if anyone's wondering, it looks identical to what the Pens put in this past summer, except ours is just very slightly smaller.
Yeah.
Yep. But in any case, it's been a fun show, everybody. So
It has.
for everyone who jumped in and watched us do the draft and watch Bobby embarrass himself with that Frank Gore Jr. pick, and now he's doing Battle Vindaloo, and we'll watch his face turn purple in a few weeks. The NFL draft's only about a month away, so of course we'll keep you up to date with that. But in the meantime, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Yes, you will. For Frank Gore Jr.